So it's 7:24. I woke up at around 6:30, I guess, because I turned off the alarms because I'm not going to my dance therapy course. I just have too many things going on. I need to get control back of it. First things first. The plumbing situation. Um, I have an appointment on Saturday. Someone's going to come and replace the faucet and the valves underneath. Saturday morning. So that's good. And I had, the cash stored away. It was okay. He says he's charging $390. So that's good. It's not thousands of dollars. Well, hopefully it didn't leak into the other person's apartment. I don't think so, because the problem I'm having with the possible lawsuit, it took well over a year before that happened, so I don't know. And I don't think the leakage underneath was that long, because when it was flooded, I always check underneath the sink because I'm always using stuff, so I didn't notice that. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Um, so then the internet thing, when they called me again, and I'm like, I paid to the former company that you were bought over from, and I was trying to think of how I'm going. I have to really pull back for every situation that comes. It's stressful, but I have to. And I have to write it down, and I have to keep this by me all the time for when the idea comes in. I'm like, okay, that's how I'm going to deal with it. Even just this morning when I woke up, I'm like, okay, I need compression stockings, I need Birkenstock insoles, and I need good shoes for if and when this orderly school comes, because you're going to be on your feet for 10 hours. Like, I really have to think of all those details. You know, compression socks are so amazing. Get yourself a pair. Your feet will never feel tired. And I wear Birkenstocks when I wake up in the morning, because if I ever have a plantar fasciitis again, this saves me. But I wear them at home. I don't wear them out, so I gotta get some insoles for that, because I don't got insurance for insoles. And I had them once, which I paid full price for, I think. Did I? I may have. It lasted me a few years until I left my shoes out there, and the last management, I think they took them. And they're like, okay, whatever. They were due to, they'd be gone. They had their money's worth. So, yeah, I canceled everything, trying to just figure out my day. So for the internet, I got an email just about 15 minutes ago while the toilet to pay online. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. I won't deal with anyone to tell them off. But I was checking what I took screenshots of. Like when they first took over it and they sent me a bill, I had went onto the portal of the former company, and I changed my credit card because I realized, oh, my credit card was changed. Maybe they didn't get some payments. I didn't keep track. And then when I paid it, they took 2 months off. I'm like, oh, okay, so that was paid. But then I get another 2 months to pay for the new company. And now I'm looking at the bills. I'm like, okay, one's for the month of November and one's for the month of December. Okay. But I paid November. At least I think I did. So then when I went back to the portal, well, I had taken screenshots of what I paid. It was August and September. And then I paid it in October. I was like, was I that far without paying? So what I'm going to do is, I'm writing this down right now. I've been tracking my expenses, but maybe if I can't find it in the Excel sheet I created, or in my Bujo. Well, my Bujo, I write them down, but I don't write them all down. I miss a few, like if it's on my credit card or whatever. But I'll do that. I'll check that. I'll start first with checking the Excel sheet, see if when was the last time I paid internet before October, and then I'll just go and pay it because I'm like, I don't. It doesn't look like I have an argument, so that's good that I'm able to actually. It just takes time. That's the problem. Alright, plus TD credit card statements. Because the thing is, I went through my phone and I was looking for the bills I was being sent, and either I deleted them or it just seems like the last bill from the former company was in March or April or June, something like that. So yeah, I wasn't keeping track of the internet stuff, because it was on autopilot for several years. I'll just track. I know when they're being paid, and I know when it was not being paid. Actually, I wasn't. For my cell phone, I was, because it would be prepaid, and it'd leave me a text when it was going to be paid, and then it said it was being turned down. But it took several months. This was during the summer. It took several months before it was like, what's the problem with my credit card? In the middle of changing it. Time may have flew so fast. So I don't know. It looks like I'm going to be just paying it, but I'm not going to go on auto pay for this internet because I'm not trusting something. And so until I can, I might need a year or two before I can actually trust and say, okay, I can let it go like that. So I'll have to keep track of when I'm going to pay. I'll get the bill, then I'll pay it. Let's see how many days before late fees and stuff like that. So I don't know. And then I have to go to the, I don't know how you say it in English. It's not a credit bureau. When they're trying to get their money back from something that you didn't pay or whatever. So I have to do that, but I'm not going to do it today. I got too many things to do already. And I need to study my personal training notes. I need to write up a few emails. So yesterday, pretty much, I just stuck to covering one thing. I did some things in the evening, though, which didn't take that much brain power. So I really rely on this book to kind of go back and like, okay, what else do I need to add on? I don't do it exactly like Ryder Carroll. It's just like it's a continuous capture, and I don't use those signs plus, minus, arrow. I just make big X's when they're finished. But then I'll go back, keep going back pages. Sometimes I highlight them in color. I need it to be big like that. And so then when I was going through it yesterday, and I did do the countertop and the dishes. I've been doing it ever since. So it's been, I don't know, maybe a week, I guess. I still haven't ordered new glasses, but I wrote that down. The emails I need to do. The next thing I need to do to track my CPR income and stuff. I want to go to the shopping mall to go to the Staples in that shopping mall to get copies. I think I'm going to do that. It was close to where my dance therapy workshop class is, but I'm always tired after that and hungry, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I have to check bills, tidy the sofa. I wrote some little things here to do. a la getting things done protocol. But anyways, like when you have 2 minutes, just do those things. Um, yeah. Well, at least I got some sleep. I was supposed to have a sex date yesterday, but he canceled last minute. I tried with someone else. It's been a while. I'm trying to kind of do other things or find other people to have in a circle so that like I'm not dependent on that one guy because he didn't contact me today. So it's like, why am I depending on just one guy? It was great, but like I need more, so I'm not having that situation happen where I just latch on. I can, do masturbation, but I'm always doing that. So, so that's that. I'm going to sit down, open up that Excel sheet, see when the last time my credit card was charged for internet, aside from the 2 months that I already paid before the new company 2 months charging me, um, and then take it from there.